It's a pleasure and an honor to assign the Accenture Lifetime Achievement Award 2022 to Dr. Jacquelyn Ford Morie. Please, a round of applause.
Wow, thank you. I'm going to go a little old school with my notes here. Paper, not a tablet. Just so I can keep on track and not give you all the highlights of that long career. And it's really hard to believe that I've spent a lifetime working in virtual reality. And there was so much we didn't know back in those early days. In fact, my first VR job was with US Army scientists Whitmer and Singer, doing basic perceptual studies in VR. We put eye charts and color charts in VR to see how well you could see. And while you could do colors pretty well, it turned out we were all legally blind in those early headsets. We also did some early VR wayfinding studies. And while overall VR was a new, intriguing, and exciting medium, it didn't offer much meaning for its participants. I don't even remember my first VR experience. So this all started me on a journey to figure out how to make VR more meaningful for people. I wanted to add that strong emotional component. Many of you watching, or maybe even in this audience, have been on similar journeys, some even longer than me. I've learned from all of you and have been inspired by you. We've all made VR what it is today, and it's a powerful new medium. And we hope to pass this knowledge on to the next generation, new generations of creators, researchers, and even participants. Yesterday, my team at All These Worlds did a walkthrough of a VR environment that we are building for a client. Now, it doesn't seem like it's a very exciting environment. It's a warehouse full of hazardous equipment that they will use for a study. But it was the first time some of them had ever been in VR. They were laughing and having so much fun exploring. The head of the research team said this was her favorite day. And this is how we know VR works. When it delights or heals or brings us together or makes us less lonely or changes our perspective and so much more. It's taken decades to start to understand why and how VR does what it does. Thanks to all the researchers, practitioners, and participants who have gotten us to this point. But we are still at the very beginning, and there's so much more to learn and discover. I also want to take a moment to urge everyone to join the Virtual World Society, an organization founded by legend and Accenture Award winner Tom Furness. This is an organization dedicated to preserving and pursuing VR for good. We are working towards that benevolent future that VR can bring, and we need everyone to be part of that. Finally, I want to sincerely thank Accenture for this award and for recognizing both the legacy and the future of this powerful new medium.
It's an honor. It's all for you.